Okay, guys, welcome back to MLB 25, Road to the Show. We are on part 25. The last episode ended with us getting the single season home run record, and it was a heck of a ball game against the first place Phillies. If you take a look, just to catch up, we did win 2 out of 3 from Atlanta. We had 2 huge series. We swept Washington. When I was first called up, I know I kind of sound repetitive, but I want to get everybody caught up. We were 32-45 when I was first called up. We are now 71-61. We are right in the thick of things. We had the top 2 teams in the division. The last series, the last episode left off with a walk-off win. We were down 6-2 in the 11th. We came all the way back and won that ball game. And then I don't know if you guys like the pitching episodes or not. It's kind of time-consuming, so I went ahead and I did it off-screen, off-camera, and we did win that ball game 3-2. It has been a heck of a series with the first place Phillies. Me on the mound, I did give up a 2-run home run. That was the only 2 runs of the ball game for the Phillies, which is kind of shocking because my bullpen has blew so many games against good teams and things like that, but we were able to get to 3-2. We're gonna pick up on another special episode. We're gonna finish off the Philadelphia Phillies, and then we have a 4-game series against Miami. So let's hop right in on a Saturday and let's have some fun. Today is gonna be a special episode, and you will see why in just a second.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has...
Yes, as you can see, we are playing at COSTCO headquarters. We are playing at a grocery retail store. This is going to be pretty epic.
Well, Boog, he's just unconscious when you look at the ability to get to the baseball and hit it over the fence. I think about recent occurrences. Paul Goldschmidt in 2019, Matt Carpenter in 2018, and Giancarlo Stanton in 2017.
So 2 down. Chris Carter up now for the Mets.
Carter.
All right, bottom of the second, nobody on, 2 outs. We already down 5-0. Oh boy. Here we go again with, you know, a crazy, and looks like we're able to start off with a home run, 5-1. Let's see if we can get a comeback here. My 87th home run of the year.
Man, that's ridiculous. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow.
All right, Ranger Suarez is still on the mound. We are down 6-2, bottom of the 4th, nobody on, 1 out, and drop. Oh, man. Perfect contact, and once again, it's a pop out. I will never understand that. I just don't understand that. All right, bottom of the 6th, 6-2. We're still down. 1 guy on first, 2 outs.
There's a swing and a drive. And it is gone.
I mean, I am single-handedly bringing us back into this game. This is crazy. Ranger Suarez is still on the mound too. That's kind of epic.
Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Swing and a base hit. The throw in, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
I should have gone for 2 there. That's gonna sting. I can always try to take off too. That will work. All right, come on, Francisco. Let's do something here. I'm gonna take off here.
Runner takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. So the tying run at second. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, and that is the inning. 2 left for the Mets, and the score remains 6-4. So 2 down and stepping in.
Well, this is going to be unfortunate. We're probably going to lose this 3rd game here.
1 strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it.
Yeah. So we're going to lose the 3rd game of the series. It's okay. It's unfortunate, but at least we took 2 out of 3. We're just going to have to keep grinding it out, and we face Miami now, so let's see if we can get it done. Alright, let's try to get this series with Miami off to the right foot. We need to get back on the winning track here. We are 71-62, and Miami is just not doing so well.
Runner in scoring position. No outs.
Alright, we already down 1-0. Bottom of the 1st. Guy on second base with nobody out.
There's a swing and a drive.
And just like that, we are up 2-1.
Get out of town. That's worth the price of admission. Another one in his incredible season. It's 2-1. 8 straight games with a home run.
Well, tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
All right, we're gonna go double or better. We are up 2-1, bottom of the 2nd, with 2 outs. Let's try to get something done here.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is out of here.
Almost hit it. I believe that actually did hit a car. Who knows? Might end up in a shopping cart somewhere.
Didn't need much time in the box. to make an impact.
Unfortunately, that ball is not going to come in bulk.
Swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Line drive. Sanchez makes the play. That is the inning. Base is empty, one away.
Oh man, we are just destroying these guys. 10-2, bottom of the fifth, nobody on, one out. Jesus Tinoco is on the mound. Now it's 11-2.
And that is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 11-2.
All right, bottom of the seventh, Calvin Fauché is on the mound. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, not going to lie. I believe this is double or better. We are up 11-4. Nobody on, nobody out.
Here's a rocket out to left. And it's caught for the out.
Oh, that was unfortunate. I think I swung a little bit early on that, but that's okay.
No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
All right, 11-6. Oh, here we go again. My bullpen better not blow this.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it.
Thank God. All right, 11-6 with final. We took game one. We definitely needed that. We did give up 12 hits. But more importantly, a win is a win. We got the win. That's what we needed. I went 3 for 5 with 3 home runs, 5 RBIs, and 3 runs. 32 doubles. That's not bad. Alright, game 2 of this. Game 2 of the series upcoming at COSTCO headquarters. See if we can hit another ball in the parking lot.
New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Now at the plate, Xavier Edwards.
All right.
This guy makes great contact.
Clay Holmes is on the mound for us. Xavier Edwards is at bat. Top of the third, it's 0-0. They have a guy on second base with 1 out. It looks like it's going to be coming to us.
Contact consistently.
And that's a base hit. Lopez around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score.
Oh, that was unfortunate. That's okay. Man, that's... Man. I missed that throw, too. I didn't get a good throw off on that. I'm going to have to continue working on my throwing attributes. Alright, bottom of the third, we are down 1-0, 1 out. Ryan Weathers is on the mound. Let's get it done.
Postseason hunt. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Reaching for it and brings
You've got to be kidding me. Right at the wall.
It's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very...
Alright, looks like we were able to get a run back. Top of the fifth, 1-1. Clay Holmes is still on the mound for us. Xavier Edwards is at bat again, and looks like it's going to be coming to us. Nobody on, 2 outs, 0-2 count.
Nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth.
I am really lucky I even caught that ball because that thing came at me so fast I actually started going to the left. I didn't even see it, honestly. Not a bad pitcher's duel. I mean, both pitchers are doing really well this game. Alright, Ryan Weathers is still on the mound, bottom of the fifth. Nobody on, nobody out. Drop. Let's go. Yeah, I wasn't going to try that. I probably could have made it, but 1-1 ball game. I don't want to attempt it here.
There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying.
All right, I'm going to take off here.
Now snap throw to first. Carter back in a dive.
Just barely.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Another throw over. Tag, and he got him that time.
Man, you're feeling so good. You just got the knock. You're on base, and then right away you get picked off. That's just a tough one to swallow, especially after leading off an inning with a single.
I don't know about that. I mean, we would have to go to a slow-mo to that. But anyway, bottom of the seventh, Declan Cronin is on the mound. We are up 2-1, 1 on, 1 out. I don't know what this one is, but we will go with the middle one.
That one is absolutely belted. Come on, ball. Get up. Out of here. That's his.
All right, we drove in a run. Awesome.
It's 4-1. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
Well, just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to him. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter.
All right, Danny Young is on the mound for us. Hopefully our bullpen doesn't blow it here. Connor Norby, top of the 8th. 1 on, nobody out, 2-2 count. Looks like it will be coming to us.
And there's a hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline.
Man, what is up with my throwing lately? All of a sudden, I can't be accurate. I don't know what is going on. I haven't had that issue since I first started, and my stats were low. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to, like, wait until I fully have the ball to hit the button or something, or throw it to third. But it is 5-3 now.
And now here's the Marlins.
Oh Lord. They have a guy on first and second, 2 outs, and our bullpen is just about blowing it again.
Hard ground ball for a base knock.
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Here's the throw. Save. He scores, and it's a 1-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
First and second.
I mean, I just don't know what else to say. Like, our bullpen, my bullpen is just atrocious. I mean, we have blown so many games. I mean, I don't know what to do at this point.
And that one ripped into right. He puts it away, and that'll do it.
Well, at least I was able to end the ball game. Good Lord.
Carter really stood out in this win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
I mean, I just don't understand how our bullpen can be that bad. I mean, we are almost blowing every one of these games. I just don't understand it. Alright, on to game 3.
Chris Carter getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets.
All right, we are 73 and 62 now, and Marlins are 52 and 83.
Chris Carter. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Yuri Perez is on the mound, bottom of the first. Nobody on, nobody out. And that's a fly out. Okay. That's okay.
That fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch.
Bottom of the third, Yuri Perez is still on the mound. Bottom of the third, nobody on. We are down 1-0. And not anymore. Almost landed in the bed of that truck.
That's his 5th homer of the series, and we're level. It's 1-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
And just like that, our bullpen blew the game. We are now down 5-1, bottom of the 5th. One guy on first, nobody out. And that's not going to, oh man, that's not going to get the job done. I was hoping to get at least a double there.
Solid as he did right there. Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit line.
All right, bottom of the 7, nobody on, 1 out. We are down 5-2.
That one ripped. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's ball 4. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in.
He better not hit into a double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Come on, get out. Get out, baby. Let's go. Pete Alonso coming through in the clutch.
Home run of the season, and we're starting over. It's 5-5.
It's no surprise this guy has won the home run derby multiple times.
Pete Alonso does it again. Man, he has been clutch as of late. If you have not checked out part 24, go check that out. He hit the game-tying home run in the bottom of the 9th. At the end of the last episode, he has been clutch lately. That is really good to see because we're going to need him down the stretch here. All right, bottom of the 8th, 5-5. Nobody on, 2 outs. Calvin Foster.
Into left. That's a base hit.
Oh man, we should have went for 2 right there. We might have been able to make it, but that ball reached that wall so fast. I don't know. It was gonna be a push.
The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Fauché picks to first. Carter dives back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Back over to first, and he's back again. Only one more disengagement left after that move. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Runner takes off the other way. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Strand 1. This ball game's still tied 5-all.
All right, 5-5. Bottom of the 11th. Guy on first with 1 out. Ronnie Henriquez is on the mound.
Ripped on a line.
Come on, get out. Get out, baby. Yes, go. Walk-off home run.
Another homer. And the Mets walk it off in the 11th. the game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
This was a terrific performance, and how about punctuating it with the walk-off? I'm really impressed by how he performed, especially under pressure.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
All right, we are leading the series. It is a 4-game series. So I'm going to check in on the standings here and see where we're at. We are now 74 and 62. Oh, shit. Okay, well, it looks like those 3 wins did absolutely nothing. I mean, we did, we do now have a gap, in second place, but it looks like Philadelphia is winning as well, so we haven't been able to gain anything, which is pretty unfortunate. So we are entering the last month of gameplay here. We are 4th and final game against Miami, and then we got 3 with Detroit with an off day, then 3 at Cincinnati, and then we have 4 at Philadelphia. That series with Philadelphia is going to be absolutely huge. Especially if we're not gaining any ground, we're gonna have to take 3 or 4 from them. But I mean, we're 3 games out. I'm not quite sure. Let's look at the full standings here and see what we got. If you take a look here, I mean, us and the Mets, and then the Cardinals, Pirates, and Cubs have the most realistic shot. And then in the West, I mean, Dodgers are basically running away with it. They pretty much sealed up the best record in the National League, I'm assuming at this point. I mean, they're just basically running away with it. The wild card, we are 2 games out of the wild card, so we still have some work to do if we want to make the playoffs. That's unfortunate. But we do have a series with the Cubs coming up. We don't play the Diamondbacks, but we do have the Cubs coming up, so we might be able to move up, especially that 4-game series with the Phillies is going to be huge as well. And then in the American League, the Yankees and Rays are realistically the top 2 teams in there. Red Sox have an outside shot, and Orioles and Blue Jays I would eliminate at this point. And then American League Central, the Tigers, I mean, this is just crazy. Tigers, Royals, Guardians, and the Twins. Guardians are my favorite team, but Tigers, Royals, Guardians, and Twins all realistically are in it, with the Tigers actually winning the division at the moment. White Sox they're out. They're done. So that division's going to come down to the wire. And then in the American League West, the Mariners, it looks like the Mariners are probably going to run away with it unless something crazy happens. And this is the wild card. So, I mean, we're doing pretty good. We're just going to keep grinding it out and see if we can make a run for the postseason. I mean, if we weren't 14 games out of first when we were first called up, we might have had a better shot. We're in a much better place now than we were, when I was first called up. So we're going to keep grinding it out, guys. That's going to do it for this episode. Let me know if you're enjoying the series as much as I am. Until next time.
Peace out.
Peace out, guys.